Welcome to the Silent Trading channel on Sunday the 7th of June. Today we'll be going through the gold chart to check and see and then find the best possible spot for a trade entry, right? And also the best possible solution in case of a drawdown happening, in case if the chart dumps on you, or in the case if the chart spike on you, right? But before we guys please watch, please subscribe, like, comment and share if you like this video to support me in my trading journal. Okay, today we'll be first starting to observe the weekly chart or the weekly time frame first. Because why? Because it has already closed the week candle, so we'll come and observe the week candle first to check and see if it is going to form a bullish price action, or is it just going to retest before dumping further, right? So as you can see that the weekly candle has already pushed down to form a new low, right? Even though a new low, I don't mean a new low below this low, but I only mean a new low from previous candle low week, right? Then close a bearish candle, but the problem is this bearish candle close also attack support, attack previous weekly support once. By attacking this support, right, by touching this support once already, it also means that the chart can push up to retest before pulling back and then dump. Why do I say that attacking this support, right? Attacking this support may make the next candle push up, right, for manipulation before pulling back and then dumping, because attacking support means accumulating buy side volume, right? Accumulating buy side volume from market execution, accumulating buy side volume from buy limits placement over here. But if the chart is going to form a bullish price action at this spot over here, it may mean that there are more sell stops than buy limits, right? There are people panic selling over here because they have buy positions sitting above, causing them to go into really extreme drawdown, and also may cause them to go into liquidation if they do not find a solution for their problem soon. And the solution is to what? Is to enter a sell side position, or by placing a sell stop. And then when the chart push down to attack key level support, their sell stops are triggered, which means they have acquired sell position, right? So the problem is that if there are a lot of people selling over here instead of buying, right? If there are a lot of people, a heavy accumulation of sell side volume over here, the chart may form a bullish price action over here and then start pushing up, right? And by pushing up, it is also telling us that sellers are being trapped below, right? And the price is slowly going up to attacking resistance and accumulating sell side volume once more. But we do not know whether the chart is really going to go up or going to go down. Because why? Because you need the whole week to be able to decide whether a bullish or a bearish price action is going to be formed, correct? Because if tomorrow's candle open by pushing down to forming a bottom wick first, right, pushing down for a bottom wick formation before pulling back up and then start pushing above to attack resistance, this will be a good price action that I hope to see. Because why? Because if a bullish price action is formed over here, right, and can also be complete over here, this will be the best possible scenario that I would like to see, right? Why is it so? Because it is at the bottom, side of this triangle formation that I have drawn before, which means that a buy side position at the bottom of the triangle, if a bullish price action is also going to form here, this triangle is where it will get you the best possible profit, right? The most possible profit ever. Because why? Because if there are a heavy accumulation of sell side volume over here instead of buy side volume, and the chart start forming a bullish price action and start attacking resistance, right? And if it is able to break resistance, not just attacking, the next candle retracement is where we are also going to buy. But the weekly time frame is too long for us to wait for that candle to retrace, right? We are going to be looking at a daily or the 4 hours chart. But on the weekly chart right now, I'm doing just a top-down analysis for you guys because we are hoping for a bullish price action to form over here, right? So if a bullish price action is forming at the bottom of this triangle formation and also complete, the next spot it is going to go to is the middle of the triangle over here, or the balance line, right? So the balance line over here, if you're buying from around here, is about 20,000 points of profit, which means if you're trading 0.01 lot, 20,000 points of profit is $200, right? But if you're trading one lot, 20,000 points of profit is $20,000, right? Which means you can get $20,000 with only one position or only one order, right? So this will be the best possible scenario to happen if it is really forming a bullish price action, and you can make big profit even by not over trading if the chart is really going along the flow. Okay, so this is all we are going to be anticipating for the weekly time frame to form, right? It is either going to form a bullish price action by breaking resistance and then retrace and then start expanding, right? Or it is going to push up, right? Retest and then start dumping further. We do not know what it's gonna do, but we are gonna be waiting for the best possible spot to be entering a trade. If a bullish price action can be formed over here, we are gonna be buying at the next retracement, but not on the weekly retracement. We're gonna be watching and waiting on the daily and the 4 hours chart, right? So now we'll be lowering down to the daily chart, and the daily chart, as we can see, it is also at a spot that is able to form a bullish price action over here. And if it managed to form a bullish price action over here, right, the next candle retracement is where I'm also going to buy, right? Because retracement is forming a bottom wick, and forming a bottom wick is manipulation, right? What is manipulation? I'll be explaining to you tomorrow about what is manipulation before we go any further, but not today. I'm going to be explaining manipulation tomorrow, but for today I'm going to be telling you guys that we are waiting for a bullish price action to be formed, right? But on the daily time frame, we cannot wait for the bullish price action to be complete, because completing this bullish price action is over here, right? This is missing out 10,000 points of profit instead of being able to profit at around here, right? Opening an order around here and then waiting to profit, right? Because if you wait for the daily candle to profit, wait for the daily candle to be complete, we are missing out a lot of, right? We are missing out a lot of profit over here. So that is the reason why we only look at the weekly time frame to find the buyers. Look at the daily time frame for a clearer picture, and then we'll be going down to the 4 hour time frame to check and see where it will start forming a bullish price action. And if a bullish price action is forming, we are gonna be buying at the next candle manipulation or retracement, right? So right now, the 4 hour chart, I see that there is a chance of the next 4 hour candle pushing up to retrace before dumping. Why is it so? Because it has already triggered buy limits from attacking this weekly support, which means it also has a chance of dumping once more before forming a bullish price action, and then complete that bullish price action before it starts expanding further. Or if it is able to form a bullish price action over here, right? Form a bullish price action over here by attacking resistance and then breaking resistance, and then we'll start buying at the next candle retracement and wait for the candle to start expanding, right? Because it also has a chance of expanding first by forming a bullish price action on the 4 hours chart, right? And then start expanding first, while the weekly candle only push up to what? Only push up to form a wick before the weekly candle start pulling back and then start dumping once more, which means the 4 hours candle is only forming a bullish price action temporary, right? And then start pushing up and then forming a bearish price action by breaking support, pushing up to manipulate before dumping, and then pushing up to manipulate before dumping, which means if the weekly's candle, if the next week candle on the weekly chart is only pushing up to forming a top wick before pulling back and then dumping down, and the 4 hours chart form a bearish price action after creating a new high, we will be selling at this bearish price action by waiting for this bearish price action to be complete and then pushing up to form a what? To form a top wick, and then we sell at this top wick over here, right? And this is what I'm going to be going into the detail for you guys tomorrow, because we are going to be looking at the chart first and then place the best possible buy limits or the best possible sell limits, or wait for the best possible spot to enter a trade by market execution, right? So for today, we can anticipate for a bullish price action to form here on a 4 hour chart, or we can wait for the 4 hour to dump once more and then form a bullish price action below before we start buying, right? So this is all we're going to be analyzing for today, and we'll be seeing each other tomorrow, and I'll be here to analyze the chart with you guys, and then we'll start trading together and then start profiting together, right? So for today, that's all I'm going to be here for analyzing for, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So for today, see ya.